shine. We're chasing the sky, we'll never ask why. Hearts wide open, we'll never be broken. Jumping high, no parachutes, no more ties, we cut the roots. Embrace the chaos in our mind, glory we always will find. Nothing ever stays the same. Every fall makes us strong, echoes of a battle song. Together we stand tall, breaking down every wall. We're chasing the sky, we'll never ask why. Hearts wide open, we'll never be broken. Nothing ever stays the same. Every fall makes us strong, echoes of a battle song. Together we stand tall, breaking down every wall. We're chasing the sky, we'll never ask why. Hearts wide open, we'll never be broken. Nothing ever stays the same.
Eyes like fire burning through the night. Leather jacket, hair wild, no end in sight. Walking through the city like a neon light. Electric Aphrodite, she tells no lies. Boots hit the pavement like a thunder roll. Boots to the music like she's on a soul patrol. Every step a heartbeat, out of control. She's the gasoline to my rock and roll. Boots hit the pavement like a thunder roll.
straight from the start. Grab a card, let's take a ride. Empty wallet, pockets wide. Milk and eggs, they cost a ton. Getting deals here is no fun. High price tags all around, yet our quality's renowned.
Come on down to Grocery Mart. We don't make the prices. We just think them up and write them down.
Pay a lot for fruits and bread. Watch your budget turn to dread. Highest prices near and far, only found at Grocery Mart. One-on-one, dialing with the knob off, crank it up all the way. One-on-one, K-Rock, K-O-C-K-F-M-L Creek. Dusty trails never ending, boots worn thin, heat of the sun like a blade, whispers of shadow. Night falls all too quick, moon stare piercing cold, stars mopping the weary soul, a heart grown heavy. Miles to go, baby, trudging on this broken path. Never seem to reach the end, echoes of the past.
What's up, y'all? How you doing? Welcome back. This is Jake. Glad you're here. Let me see. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you guys hear me there? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. 1 2. Check 1 2. Alrighty. What's new, guys? How we doing? Welcome back to the channel. That music is still really loud in my ear. There we go. Alright. Alrighty. What's happening, everybody? How are ya? Let me do this. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now I can think. Alright. Hey, Dudley64. Can you hear me with a little echo? Very good, thank you. Let's see if we can get that worked out. What's up, Jakester? How are you, buddy? Let's do this. Is that any better? As far as the echo goes. Still has it? Alright. What's up, Ninja? How are you, buddy? Let's see. Let's see here. Trying to figure out what I need to do. In the Elgato software. Let's get there. Let's see. Could be a camera mic. That's true. Let's check the camera. Let's check it live. That is using the let's see, does that make any difference there? Check 1, 2. Because the camera should be set up to use the Elgato, the Wave. That's better. Okay, then we'll just leave it like that. Okay, very good. Anyway, let's get on with what we're gonna be doing here on Gage, Kentucky. I'll show you the farm first, show you kind of where we're at in case anybody's interested, but we're kind of somewhat smack dab middle of the map. I kind of picked one of the smaller plots here, whatever field number that is, 112, farmland ID 112. And then I took the smaller fields around it and the one across the road, and then picked up this area as well for the expansion. Like I said, old school farming, so we'll go in here. I did replace one shed on this farm. Got these bad boys right here, the International 1440 that just came out. 5488. As you can see, we're all red on this farm. We don't got with the exception of one toy. We do have one toy. So we got our Cyclo Air 800, the 720 plow, J&M cart, as well as the 1206 diesel, grain seeder, and a ripper. And then, of course, the International. Now, what I love that, I'm going to say this was JCL, was all the detail that you can get in here. Fold that out of the way. Take that off. The detail on this is phenomenal. Take that off. That down. You can even take the panel off there that's covering that pulley and the belt there, the drive belt. And you can get on up into here, and we jump one more. See all your workings down in there. So, fantastic job on that. You really did a great job. So for now, we'll cover everything up. Yes, and a lot more of it is coming out, so I am super stoked about that. The only thing I would say that he's maybe missing would be a IC point on this side. Other than that, I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, he did a fantastic job. Love that you can get in there, see the rotor, and we can put that down. There we go. All right. Go ahead and show you the one piece of green equipment that I have. And that is going to be in this shed here. 1025R by Yoda. 'Cause, yeah. All right. Anywho, so that is the one shed that I replaced. It had kind of one of the old standard barns from the base game, but I replaced it. So let's see. Kind of most of our fields they were harvested, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start prepping some of those guys for the next sowing. So what do we need? What are we going to be looking at planting currently? So we've got 70, 69, and 76 to either get planted or planted with a new crop or put a cover crop in. I'm thinking, depending on what we can plant, which would be barley, canola, clover, and wheat. Would be and alfalfa. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we plant? We could do barley, wheat, canola. I'm thinking, I really am thinking maybe I'm thinking maybe it might be worth doing some barley and wheat. So we'll go ahead, we'll plan on doing that. All right, and let's get the combine out of the way. Love the IC controls in here. Now, all we need, the mod we need the most, I think, out of 22 that was really great, was work camera. Alright, let's get down out of there. And so that's our plow, that's a cultivator. We're going to go ahead, I think we're going to go ahead and cultivate. And I think, let's see, what does that, 70? Okay, yep, we're going to grab this big old boy here. I gotta get a little closer. And probably would be a good idea to get it lined up a little bit better. All right. Out here. And we'll go ahead and get going on this. Happy New Year, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? I appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out with me. What's new in y'all's world? This is a great map. I love this map. I don't know what it is about it, but I keep coming back to it time and time again. It's a good classic American styled map, that's for sure. Got a farm stick for Christmas, and I have to get used to my direction change because it is on the other stick. I have my Hori, and I have the farm stick set up so that I'm able to run dual joysticks when I need to run equipment. It's great. It's fantastic. Come on, you can do it, old girl. Come on, there you go. Probably should have done the middle first and then my headlands, but hey, we're running with it. Yeah, Christmas was good. New Year's was all right. Everybody was sick here. Other than that, I mean, everything was good. It was all good, respectively. I mean, we were all sick. Oh, this is the struggle. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Come on, old girl. Should probably switch out the tractor, maybe. Someone with a little bit more horsepower. How was your Christmas and New Year's there, Jakester? Whisker Creek Farms, how are you? Welcome in. How are you? Good, good. Appreciate you coming on by there, Whiskey Creek. We're doing some old school farming on Gage, Kentucky. Good. Hey, congratulations there, Jake. You can see our tires are kind of slipping a little bit. No, but she's pulling hard. Yeah, it can take a while there, Jake. That is for sure. I mean, I'm just a little over 3 years into doing YouTube, and you know, I finally hit, you know, what am I at? 8:15 now. So it takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of patience too. That's for sure. Keep at it, don't give up. This year, I'm 291. Oh, that's great whiskey. Yeah, it takes work. Learning how to, let me see if I can move the mic out of my, learning the YouTube algorithm and things like that, like, it takes time. Like, I still don't have it figured out. Learning the algorithm is one thing. Creating engaging content is another. And that's something that in 2026, like, I'm gonna really try and focus on. 816 subs, yeah. Like, well, that's taken me 3 years to get to. And I don't have, like, I'm not, like, I don't have any channel memberships or, you know, super chats or anything like that. I just don't have the watch time for it. Chances are I'll probably hit 1,000 before I would get any of that. Mostly because, you know, I've kind of been slacking a little bit when it comes to content creation in general, and the fact that I just prioritize, you know, my work and my family over, like, creating content. And yeah, so hopefully yeah, you're gonna gain, you're gonna lose, you're gonna come and go. It's that thing. Like, I've been fluctuating between, you know, 8:16, 8:15, 8:14 for probably about a month now. So some come and go. That's just the nature of the beast. You kind of learn to deal with it, but eventually you'll just reach a point where it's like, it doesn't matter. Once you start getting, you know, once you get past that 150, you know, 200, like, you'll stop caring about it. The first 50 is definitely the hardest. I mean, if you look at it in small incremental numbers, I think it's easier to a lot easier to, like, manage and take in, you know. So, like, focus on the next 50. Don't focus on the next 150. Oh, I need to turn that timer off. Because that ain't right. I need to fix that stupid bot. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Save the game. Let me go here. Let's go to Stream Elements. Chatbot. Timers. Okay, so we got that. There we go. That takes care of that one. Yeah, do it before. Bye-bye. Let me see. Check commands. 8-ball. Commands. Custom commands. All right. All right, there we go. Cool. Let's get back to it here. I didn't line up. I'm gonna have a Gertie strip. That's all right. Yeah, and that's good too. I mean, you do want to let it grow organically as it wants to, but I would also say like you do want to be intentional about what you're like putting out there. Like that's important too. Thought I said I was going to get the other tractor out here. I guess I lied. Game +5? Yeah, that's awesome. And you can use, like, use tools as well. I mean, you know, if use, like, vidIQ or, you know, Tube, I think it's TubeBuddy or something like that, or, like, Think Media or something like that. Like, they give a lot of great insight on how to, like, grow your YouTube. It's definitely worth doing. Let me see. I gotta bring that back up yet. There we go. All right. I gotta do one thing here because it's driving me nuts because I forgot to add there we go. All right, and that's it. That's all I needed. Thank you very much. go. These aren't big fields, but they definitely take some time to get taken care of. No music. Let's see what's happening there. Let's see. How's that? I want to blow people's eardrums. Laney Jane, how are ya? Welcome. Do you like Laney or Jane? You can hear it? Cool. Thank you. I had to reset my computer, so I had all this stuff set up properly at one point, and then, yeah, had an issue with my PC, had to reset it, and yeah, have to basically all the progress that I had made on my map, I had to start over. I did get Homestead back from Giants yesterday. Yeah, was it? Yeah, yesterday. Looking forward to Homestead. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be a great map. Did some messing around after Farmer Cop's video to move the water plane up so you don't have to dig, like terraform the ground down as deep to get to the water. You still have to go down quite a bit, but not as much. Added, and somebody had suggested adding a sawmill, so I took the time to add that and kind of fix some of the other things. So, yeah, we will be resubmitting that tomorrow night probably, to the Mod Hub team, hopefully to get it passed this time around. Fixing everything they said that needed to be fixed, which was minor stuff. some translation stuff, so. Alright, get to the end here. We're gonna lift up on the cultivator. Gonna back this puppy up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put one more headland in right here, just at least. So we have a little bit more room. So if you play Farm Sim, what platform do you play on? PC, console? Console? PS5, Xbox? Whiskey. I have a couple other projects lined up, but if you want to shoot me a message on Discord, if you type, I think actually I need to let me see if I can throw the Discord link up in chat here. Let me grab my Discord link here, and I will throw that up in chat. PS5 for now, plan on upgrading to a PC at some point. Yeah, PC is where it's at. It's definitely, like I started playing FS on mobile back in, I think it was like FS 15, somewhere like that, or something, one of those, 14 or something like that, and then came back to it just as 22 was coming out and started on Xbox, then got into PC and been playing on PC now since I don't know when. I'm in too many Discords. That's my problem. I gotta find my there, but there it is. Let's see. Can I? Let's see. Where are we at here? Let me go ahead and go here. There's my Discord. Alright, let's get back to the farming. Yeah. Yeah, shoot me a message there with the coordinates, or like area. And I'll look at it and see what I can do. Oh, come on, Bob. Come on. Don't give up on me. Oh, she gonna struggle going up this hill. This isn't even that big of a hill. The tires slipping and everything. All right. We're gonna get the other tractor out because I don't want to be oh. Let's do this. Okay. Probably should have just started with this guy. But that tells me that we're gonna need another piece of equipment here. If this tractor's gonna have problems on the little hill like that, I'll tell you what. Alright, you can stay there, bud. Copy that there, Whiskey. We'll check it out then. Oh. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta get Strasbourg updated here soon. We're gonna be starting on that here this week. Oh, we're bussing now, boys. We're bussing now. Who parked that tractor there? Conveniently in my way. On in-game combines. I thought JHG has a Hilco combine. One of the deers. And I think there's a couple of Fent. If I remember correctly, I thought there was a... Let that save. If not, it may have been like a Giants mod. Someone named Fred. It's the wrong menu. Let me go here. Thought it was these guys that had the ability, these Massies that had that ability. Because I know one of the deer, I don't know if I have it. Named Fred who parked that truck. Yeah. So, this is a cool combine here. This was done by two very good friends of mine, two of my favorite Canadians. The one being Ninja Farmer, who was in chat earlier. And the other is Mr. Keith Bleeker. This is a beast. The Tribine. Yeah, I want to say it was the Fent here that had that. If I remember correctly, yeah, this axle, you can get real crazy with it. As far as like hills and whatnot go. I want to say it was this guy too, the Massey. I will share my one gripe about the 14, the actual flow combines. Well, is the back end is really open. That's the wrong button. I need you. Hey, Mr. Morgan, how are you, buddy? How you been, man? That's right, we're getting her done. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family had a fantastic Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, it was good. One of these days, I'm gonna get the land clearing pack out and go ahead and get that done. A lot of good stuff coming from BC Bueller. Happy New Year's to you. Busy yesterday. Worked great, yeah. Can't stay off Alma. Alma's a great map. Celebuki is a fantastic map maker. Really great guy to get help from when needed. He has really been a huge help to me, and you know, as long as I give him credit, I could use any of his buildings. Alma's a classic, like, 22 map. And I can't wait to see, you know, what he's got up his sleeve next. Yeah, definitely, dude. I hear you there. Yep. Some people in the community, there's a lot of bad actors out there. Well, so Homestead is still going through testing. Well, I should say I got it back. I have to resubmit it tomorrow. And then it'll be the Strasbourg update, which I'm looking to get back to Giant, or get submitted to Giants early, end of January, early February. It'll probably be early to mid-February though, because I have a whole week that I'm going to be in Memphis, Tennessee. I have training I'm going to do for work. Gonna go learn about some Crone equipment. So I'll be going to Crone training. Now, those of you that don't know, I work for a New Holland Kubota, and I am not sure there, Morgan. I am not sure where the training is going to be in Memphis. Oh, you the man, yeah. So yeah, I work for a New Holland, Kubota, and Crone dealer. I will say, like, I'm kind of a little irked at New Holland, because, you know, we're going with the global standard yellow paint. That is what it is. New Holland, the company itself, was founded 20 miles, or not 20 miles, 20 minutes from where I am right now, in a town called New Holland, Pennsylvania. So, yeah. But, now, New Holland is owned by an Italian company. Fiat owns them. But yeah. So, like, that's why all their Mocos and all their balers, they're all going to be yellow instead of the red. But I digress. Other than that, New Holland's great. Great company. And yes, as M. Morgan's printing out there, yeah, they started out in Hay Tools, and then they bought the Fordson tractors and all of that jazz. Yeah, so, and that's the thing, like, New Holland's great for its hay and cattle operation. Like, that's their bread and butter. And I feel like every manufacturer, which is why, like, yes, I like Case. I am a Case fan. But I will, I think every major manufacturer has their place in agriculture. New Holland, I think, has like you said, in cattle operations, in hay equipment, like, they definitely have their place in that side. Case, I think, in their combines, I think Deere is with their technology, and I think, all the manufacturers have their tractors set up to run row crops and cash crop systems like that. So, you're not gonna find me bad mouthing one brand or another. Kubota's got some alright, agriculture equipment. Like, what do you think Case's role is with Fendt? Fendt is a kind of in a class all to its own. Fendts are so yes. So Case New Holland, CNH. It's Case New Holland. So they are technically, like, they have the same parent company. You are correct. Different brands, same parent company. Fendt is even like Floss. Like, I want to say, like, what a lot of guys like about Fendt is the engine braking, and especially like in our area, they're not bad pieces of equipment. Like, nobody makes bad equipment. I think if you're somebody that's running between farms quite often, maybe you want, and you're pulling, like, I know a lot of guys around here use Fendts because they're pulling silage wagons, and like I said, they like it for the engine braking. So I think it makes sense there. I think Fendt is a pretty decent competitor to Case New Holland Deere. So, like here, yeah, you around here, so like there's in my area alone, we have all the manufacturers. We've got New Holland, we've got Ace, we've got Deere, and we've got Agritier, which would be Fent and Kloss. So it's like we have in this area, we've got all the options to choose from. So like it's a pretty big competitive market. Now, New Holland, with our proximity to the hay plant and all of that here, is pretty popular when it comes to our hay equipment. Like on our farm, we run a New Holland disc bind. And usually, like, you don't see just a Kubota dealership. Like, Kubota probably, I don't know. I haven't seen just a Kubota dealership. Around here, like, we have a Case Kubota, and then, like, my dealership that I work at is a New Holland Kubota. Now, the other thing, you know, as far as, like, compacts are concerned, you have only Kubota. Gotcha. So that field's done, and now we got this guy over here. So yeah, I would say, like, people have their fair choice. You know, my father-in-law and I talk about this quite a bit, because you don't really, your older guys are gonna be the guys that, like, find their loyalty to their specific brand. Like, they're guys, they like what they like, and you're not gonna change their mind. So you'll have guys that all they want to run is Deere. You have guys that all they want to run is red, all they want to run is blue. And I think, you know, the younger generation, our generation coming up, it's just like, hey, whatever's going to get the job done is what we're running. We're not, I don't care. I care about cost, and I care about, you know, is it going to be enough to get the job done? Yeah, that's the thing. There used to be, you know, subtle differences. I mean, it used to be that, you know, if you wanted a 3-point hitch, you know, you went with Ford or you went with a Massey. And then, you know, before that deal went south, now everybody uses a 3-point hitch. You also had competition too. Now, you know, like actual competition, like who like when Case came out with the axial flow, like they did that in a little garage with frosted glass, because they wanted to be the first market it. Now, New Holland beat them, but it wasn't as good as what the case axial flow was. We'll just go ahead. We're going to close this area down, get this wrapped up here. Good for the shanks, but that's okay. Hey, of course there, bud. Absolutely. Absolutely, I will be praying for you. Yeah, let me go ahead. I will post the Discord here for you. Hop in the Discord and keep in touch. Shoot me a message, let me know how it goes. Yes, sir. You as well. Thank you. I'll see you next time. I'll tell you what, guys, we are going to go ahead and call the stream there. Oh, it's a short one, but it's getting late and I'm an old man, so we will catch you all in the next one there. And yeah, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. We'll catch you next time around. Peace.